Viewer beware, you're in for a scare. It's the creepiest, craftiest books that I have on my bookshelf, and I thought I might like to show them to you. Hello and welcome back to a spooky, kooky corner of YouTube where everything's getting a little bit scary. Oh, giving me a shiver down my my spine. Anyway, I have got some of my favourite crafty, stitchy, makey things, creepy things, and these are my favourite books. So let's have a little look. Dragged a few of them off my shelf. I have got some more, but these are the ones that came to hand quite quickly. So let's have a little look through them. They're very varied. They go through different things. So let's start off with the one on top. Many apologies for the light shining down on top. It's unavoidable, I'm afraid, because these are shiny, shiny books. So the first one is Knit Your Own Zombie from Fiona Goble. Fiona Goble has done lots of different books on knitting things. I've got quite a few on dolls and teddy bears and loads of things. This is a one specifically for zombies. So if you are a knitter and you like zombies, then this one's for you. So over 1,000 combinations to rip and reassemble for horrifying results. Well, gruesome new patterns from the UK's favourite knitting author. Well, I do like Fiona Goble, as I said. I've got quite a few of her books. This one is awesome. So let's have a little look. I'm not going to show you the patterns, but you can have a look at some of the pictures. Look at these guys. They're amazing. I love those. I love Dracula at the back there. He's looking rather cool. So you get your classic zombie. You get Frankenstein's monster, zombie cop, zombie fatale, Dracula, a zombie chef, a zombie gravedigger, zombie rock star, and the mummy. Okay, so there they all are doing the conga. All right, enough of that. Let's have a little quickie looky. So I'm going to cover over the bits. The classic zombie, look at that. That is so cool. I am itching to make some of these. Let's see if I can find another one. The zombie cop. Love him. Oh, Lordy. He's amazing. It looks like he's got a few donuts or he's had a few churros or something. The zombie cop. Let's find another one that we can look at. The zombie chef. I am loving these. I really want to have a go at making one of them. I'm very drawn to Dracula, I must say. I really am. It's either Dracula or the traditional zombie. I quite like the village idiot as well. He's rather cool. Where's he gone? Let's have a look. But you can repurpose all of these things in this book. You can use all the different patterns to create your very own zombie. So you can make, I don't know, a zombie lollipop lady or whatever you want. This is a really good book. It's a nice small one. I can't even remember when it was published. I've had it for a while. 2012, so it should still be out. If anybody finds it a real struggle, give me a little call. I'll see if I can locate one for you if you're interested. Okay, so that's Knit Your Own Zombie by Fiona Goble. Moving from knitting to crochet, we have Super Scary Crochet, and this is from Nikki Trench, who is a well-known crochet knitter lady. I've got quite a few of her books as well, as I say. I've got some on flowers, I do believe, which are amazing. So we've got 35 gruesome patterns to sink your hook into. So let's have a little look. I love this guy. Look at him. I'm sorry if you're spider-averse, but he's rather beautiful. Three-headed dog. Beautiful Cerberus, yes. I know my stories. So we've got Scary Families, Famous Scaries, The Living Dead. We've got Deathly Companions and Creepy Trinkets. Those look very cool. The spiderweb bunting is appealing to me. Oh, Shaun the Shrunken Head. He's rather beautiful. Again, I do apologise for the shininess of my light on here. I can't change it, sadly. Cynthia the Spider Bag. She's amazing. I kind of want Cynthia. We've got Possessed Penelope. Oh, Mr. Pumpkinhead. No, he's cool. I like him a lot. And we've got witches and devils and strange rabbits. I like Johan the Invisible Man. This is awesome. So that's Super Scary Crochet by Nikki Trench. Another beautiful book. There are quite a few scary crochet books out there, and I've got quite a few of them. I've just picked out two to show you. So I'm going to show you the next one. This one is Scary Cute by Annie O'Barkin. I've got a few of her books as well, I have to say. So 25 amigurumi monsters to make. So we're more onto the monster brigade here. So I've got adorable aliens, monsters from the deep, little horrors, terrors in the wild and friendly freaks. Again, a lot of these things can be made in combined. So you got how to make it is all in the front, but then we've got these adorable aliens. I love these guys. This one here is calling to me. So we've got lots of those. Him, he's lovely as well. Pink Attack. Beware the two-faced terror that is Pink Attack. What else have we got? The Crazy Beast. Oh, he's cute. I like him. And let's have a look, see what else. Terrors in the Wild. So I like this toadstool thing down here. That's rather cool. So these are more simplified pieces that are probably easier to make and quicker to make, maybe. Ninja Bear. Ninja Bear, look at him. Beautiful. There's a poison mushroom. I'm kind of fancying making one of those. Let's see. Him. When did this come out? I need to find out. This came out in 2011. So that's a Scary Cute 25 amigurumi monsters to make by Annie O'Barkin. Moving along to the paper crafters among us, we have got Zombigami, paper folding for the living dead. And this is by I can't say this. Nigun? Please somebody tell me how to say that. Okay. Anyway, it includes 50 sheets of origami paper. So if you're up for a little bit of folding, this particular one is ring bound as well. It's quite handy because you can fold it over. But you've got Susie Gravemaker. Oh, such fun. I bought quite a few of these when I used to work in a school, and we used to do crazy things like this on our craft days. Idle hands. If you want to make yourself a thing, then there's an origami thing. Seymour Guts. Seymour Guts. Love that. The Reanimator. Ooh, a restless zombie that always wakes up for a midnight snack. Cool. And Mother Dirt. Abominable Dead Man. Okay. These all look quite cute. I like the thriller one. That's cool. So in the back, you've got your paper, which is all in there, all your origami paper. It's sellotaped into the back there. I'm not going to get it out, but it's all in there. You've got quite a few sheets of that you can have a go at to create your own living dead pieces of paper. I've got quite a few of those hanging around in the studio, I have to say. Don't know where they go to. Maybe they'll all come back at once. Anyway, Zombigami by this guy. And now for the cross stitches among us. I actually do love a bit of cross stitch, I have to say. And this one here, I am in Meg's Patreon. It's Meg Black of Witchy Stitching, and her patterns for gruesome and wonderful things are phenomenal. I'm currently doing the tarot cards, the cross stitch tarot cards that you can get as a Patreon exclusive. So really enjoying having a look through this one. So it's 25 patterns to haunt your home. And let's have a little look. I don't want to give you away any of the patterns and things, but you've got this ghosty. Look at him. Look at him. I'm sorry, you can't look at him because of the light. I'll try and tilt it so you can see. Well, that's such a cute, cute ghost. I love him. Let's have a little look. The Victorian haunted house. How cool is that? And I like the Nevermore sign as well. Just show you that one. Look at that. So these are all cross stitch pieces. This I actually love. I'm really loving vintage Halloween pieces at the minute, and they are awesome. You could do those separately as well. Just wonderful. And it also goes into spooky holidays, so you can have haunted holidays at Christmas as well. So the haunted gingerbread house. Really cool. And the candy corn hearts. And there's even, I think it's an Easter version. Happy Easterween. Love that. So that is a really nice book. It's not been out too long, actually. I think it came out this year or last year. Let's have a look. 2025, yeah, this year. And it is by Meg Black, creator of the Witchy Stitcher by Herbert Press. And it is phenomenal. It is lovely. If you like your creepy and your cute, this is a book for you. And if you like Halloween all year round, also a book for you. The next one is Magical Cross Stitch, 25 Witchy Projects to Enhance Your Home. This is by Lindsay Swearingen, and I have her first book I think it's the first one, the Creepy Cross Stitch book. I've already got that, but I have that on my Kindle, so I didn't have an actual physical book to show you, but that's also good as well, the Creepy Cross Stitch book. So it's the one before this one, and it's Lindsay Swearingen for both of those. But Magical Cross Stitch. So let's have a look and see what I can show you in here. I try to be careful not to show all the patterns and things because I don't think that's fair. But you get projects like that beautiful hand there. Lovely, just beautiful. Little cottages, that is awesome. A witch lives here. I want to make that. Really want to make that. I know a few people who'd enjoy having that in their house. This is all done in one colour floss, which is awesome if you just want to have a go at something simpler. I think this is kind of a simpler cross stitch to go into, although working on black fabric, I have to say, you need some good light behind you to work on black, but it's doable. It just needs a little bit of pre-thought before you go into it. We have the sabbats there, the Wheel of the Year, that's rather cool. And the Green Man, he's awesome as well. These all work up beautifully. I've just seen the examples of them, they look fabulous. That Wheel of the Year looks great, all stitched up and mounted in a rather unusual frame, looks fabulous. So yes, that is for our cross stitches. So we've got Magical Cross Stitch and the Witchy Stitching book by Meg Black. Both of those highly recommended. Moving on to some haunted holiday stitches. This is a book by Laura McElroy, who is the owner of a company called Cat and Magpie, who does beautiful patterns and sells wonderful things in her shop. There she is with her cat. She lives in Wales and she's got 2 cats called Salem and Loki, and she's been running her embroidery business from her home since the beginning of 2020. A lot of things started in 2020, didn't they? I'm just going to show you a few things. These are similar to the ones I do with my Inktense pencils. I do think Laura uses watercolour for hers, a similar kind of thing. Let me show you a big picture. I want to put it there without giving you the whole pattern and everything. So this is a haunted holly. So that's rather cool if you're doing one for Christmas as well, but you're still a bit spooky. And you can see it's painted backgrounds with outlined edges, which is rather cool. And you can do these really nicely. Love these cups. The Fortune teacup and the teapot there with the ghost coming out of the spout. I'm sorry about the light. I do apologise. I'll try and tilt. Well, this is a lovely book. This came out this year. The Haunted House. Code Orange. I love that. Beautiful. So these are lovely ones to have as well, and you can get some beautiful ideas for your own. And in the back there are iron-on patterns, I think. Oh, it's traceable. These are traceable patterns that you can use to make your own. So that's Haunted Holiday Stitches by Laura McElroy. And the last book I've got to show you today is this embroidery book, Stitchcraft, Simple Stitches and Peculiar Patterns. And this is by Gayla Partridge. I adore this book. It is not only spooky and strange and wonderful, but very beautiful as well at the same time. The pictures, the patterns in here, but the pictures are awesome. So we've got this study of a squid. Look at the beautiful, beautiful patterns that you can stitch down. And she uses lots of different embroidery threads, lots of different stitches. And rather than give you a step-by-step, she'll tell you how she puts something together. So she'll give you the pattern, the outline pattern, but then she will tell you which stitches she used. But she's not going to prescribe to you how you should do yours. She's just going to give you ideas. And it's lovely. Love that. The Botanical Heart. So if you like a bit creepy, I love that. I would actually love to do something like that for my living room. And it's just got some beautiful ideas, and you can then be inspired to create your own. I always think that's the mark of a good book. It's not telling you, well, it can tell you exactly how to do something, but it also gives you scope for your own imagination and your own designing abilities. And once you've done a couple of these, then you'd be ready to have a go at creating your own. So that's an embroidery book of Stitchcraft by Gayla Partridge. So there they are. They are a selection of some of the creepy craft books that I have on my bookshelf, and I thought you might want to have a look if you are as creepy and crafty as I am. And I'm sure there are lots of you out there who are. Lots for you to have a go at. Something for almost everyone there. So we've got knitting, crochet, we've got a little bit of painting in that beautiful one by the Haunted Holiday Stitches, cross stitch, origami, knitting and crochet. What more could you want? That's enough from me and from these books here, and I'll be back very soon with something else. Bye for now.